Ladies and gentlemen, wrestling fans, you already know what time it is. Welcome back to another episode of Chaz and Friends. And listen, I don't care what anybody's got to say this week. We are asking the questions that needs to be asked. First of all, let's talk about this. All right, Meltzer was talking about it on the internet. The Twitterverse was talking. All right, WWE stars lightening up in AEW. Who benefited more by switching over to AEW? We are going to debate that today. Also, our second debate, we're talking about championships, and we're also talking about, do they matter? What does it matter more? That or do the stories matter more? And finally, the question that separates the real ones from the opportunists is, homegrown talent is more valuable than signing established stars, because everybody can buy the names, but not everybody can build legends. Buckle up, because this ain't your regular wrestling talk. This is Chaz and Friends, and let's get into it. Holla at your boy.
The following program is a collection of idiots talking about happenings in the sports entertainment world. It is meant to be comedically informative. The opinions expressed on this show does not necessarily reflect the beliefs of their peers, their bosses, platform, or whatever network they are on. There may be some out-of-pocket things said on this show, because this is how we talk to each other. If you are young, please seek permission before watching any further. Your homies. The 3 Count Podcast. P.S. Please do not sue us.
It's your boy, your nephew, your cousin. It's the Don. Chaz Evans here, checking out the hottest podcast in the world, the 3 Count Podcast.
Hit him with a 3 count. Pin him to the ground and the crowd go wild, man down, know we all like. Hit him with a 3 count. On the top row, crowd already know how I fly him to the flow like. Hit him with a 3 count. And your boy real chicken.
Yo, it's your boy, your cousin, your nephew. It's the Don of the Mid-Atlantic and the Gravital Region's best kept secret. And I'm your host of the hottest wrestling debate show in all of pro wrestling, Chaz and Friends. But it's not about me. It's about my friends. And I got special friends here. Let me introduce to you first. Ladies and gentlemen, he is the landlord of the Dog Pound. He's the man that runs this show. I really don't do much but talk a lot of trash. Ladies and gentlemen, he is your current reigning and defending SNW Supernova Wrestling Infinite Plus Network champion, the longest reigning, the inaugural champion. No one can beat him for that belt, not even me. Ladies and gentlemen, I've tried twice. I really have tried twice, and, well, I can't do it. So, hey, ladies and gentlemen, he is the Red Dog!
Yes, the Air Force veteran intel specialist, the one you call on when you need to get your job done, and your friendly neighborhood Red Dog, and the man that stays better than Lamar's hamstrings. You know, it is what it is right now at this point. Like, gotta call it what I see.
I got none. I got none for that. I got none for it.
Yep. Truth be
Nothing
told.
for it. Truth be told. And special guest, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, the heater of the show. All right, ladies and gentlemen, Cliff's best friend. All right, live from our cubicle down in our studios in the middle of America, ladies and gentlemen, Lou the Franchise.
Hey, just like Lamar, we're not friends.
Welcome to the show. Make sure you follow us on all your favorite social media platforms. As you all already can see, before we even get there, you see Damien's also not here late again. But despite what the video that y'all may have seen, everybody, I'm right. Y'all, everyone else is wrong. I'm wearing Cliff's shirt. You see my shirt, Cliff? I'm wearing your shirt because you're the only person in PI not beefing with me. So shout out to you. Shout out to the real one. All right. And I want to let you know it wasn't my idea, okay, to hit you in the back of the head at SWA. It was never my intention. Okay. I don't know why Noah did that. Little old high head, ugly self. But speaking of SWA, since we got the announcements, it's a good segue. Make sure you check out SWA. Its 20th anniversary show coming up. That is what date, Cliff?
Yo, November 1st.
November 1st, right there. If you're in the Shady Grove, Pennsylvania area, make sure you are there. Special guests in his house. You know, sorry, but he's going against my tag partner, but he's beefing with me too. But this guy right here, he's facing off against this guy and Jesse Orion, but super crazy. All right. Legend will be there in the building, going for the Showcase Division Championship. Hey, I guess Mac has a plan for that, so not my problem. Alrighty. Anyway, make sure you hit that follow button on all your favorite social media platforms. 3 Count Pod, everywhere else. 3 Count Pod _ on that Bird app. Make sure you subscribe to us on YouTube, Twitch, all those video platforms. Hit that bell button so you never miss any of our content. And by content, I'm talking not only the Chaz and Friends debate show that you'll get on Tuesday, I'm also talking about our interview show, Now Entering the Ring, that is done with the one, the only, the critically acclaimed interview series, I might say. Make sure I put that in there. Critically acclaimed. Now Entering the Ring with Red Dog. What's coming up on Now Entering the Ring?
Yo, so we do have interviews coming up. They haven't got our dates are still lining up, so we haven't got them. So this week we're not really gonna have any interviews coming out. At least right now, there might be something. We don't know yet though. So when it comes to lineup dates, it's kind of tough. But yeah, don't worry. We're gonna get you guys back on board with Now Entering the Ring. So
But definitely check out our recent interviews. I know Mason Martin just dropped recently. I think Mike Skyrose is one that dropped recently. So definitely go check out the archive of Now Entering. Those are some episodes. There's some deep cuts in there if you go digging. So definitely go check that out. All right, let's get into this first segment. Let's get into temp check.
woo, temp check.
All right, so let me get the rules down for temp check. For those of you who don't know what temp check is, that's where me and my friends, we give you our hottest and our coldest wrestlers going into this week. And for a bonus, we give you our match of the week. And let me start this one off hot, and let me start this one off real hot. My hottest wrestler of the week is Jacob Fatu. All right, Jacob Fatu is my hottest wrestler of the week. My coldest wrestler going into this week is just because it's I know where we're going with this, but for this week, I gotta give it to him. Mello is my coldest wrestler. You let Miz now hit you in the back. You was about to, try it again. So nope, Mello is my coldest wrestler. My match of the week, though. This is what I want to talk about. That boy Bouncy, Javon Evans, Ray Phoenix, all right, versus Los Garzas. That tag team match on SmackDown. Mwah!
Yeah.
Mwah! Chef's kiss. Look, shout out to them for continuing to have Javon on SmackDown while still doing the TNA NXT program down there that they got Showdown that's coming up next Tuesday. But man, I am all for yeah. As much as I want to see Ray Phoenix not tag with anybody but his brother, I mean, he can't team with Andrade no more since Andrade is now on AEW.
Yeah, weird.
Boo. But man, yeah, give me more of that. So yeah, that's my match of the week.
Okay. I like it. So let me go with my hottest wrestler of the week. I'm gonna go with Sami Zayn. I mean, the man has been putting in match after match after match. I mean, let's be fair, and all of them have been amazing. So gotta give love where love needs to be given. I mean, the man is the standard, so I like watching what he does. Coldest wrestler of the week is gonna go to Sammy Guevara. If you're watching this show, it's your wife, Tay Mello. You're just getting crushed by Tony Storm. So I will go that route. And then my match of the week, man, I know Mello got beat down. He was originally going to answer the call to Sammy, which would have been a fire anyway. But Aleister Black then answered the call. So I gotta lean that way and give it to Aleister Black and Sami Zayn because fire is fire, So that's how I'm gonna go.
My hottest wrestler of the week is Sami Zayn. Uh, up winning and continuing defending that title. My coldest wrestler of the week would have to be Seth Rollins, in my opinion.
Hmm.
Okay.
My match of the week is AJ Styles and Dragon Lee versus Los Americanos on Raw. That match had me pop. I loved it.
I like it.
I like it.
That's a good call. That's a good call. That's a great call. Actually, I'll take
That's
that.
actually fair. All right, that's I was like, you know what? All right, cool. All right.
That match had Chaz looking like this.
That was a cheap one. That was a cheap one. You could have held out
Nope.
longer.
I want that one.
Oh, shit.
Anyway, we'll see how long you can go without with the rest of them. All right. Anyway, let's get right to the.
I forgot to put the banner up.
Oh wow, who cares? Anyway, let's get right to our first debate topic. All right, look, AEW's roster has had plenty of AEW alumni from its inception, but some of them have not really been hits. Some of them have been misses. So, who truly has benefited the most from leaving the E? Who wants to start this one off?
Yo, I want to hear Anthony's because Anthony said he had a good one.
All right, go ahead, Anthony. You'll start it
All right,
off.
so my pick I had in my mind, and then my wife changed my mind. But my pick originally was John Moxley because now he got to be his own creative writer, do his own thing, and I'm still popping for him. My wife changed my mind, and the man I'm wearing right now, Cody Rhodes, him leaving the E to go to AEW, write his own story, help build that brand to be able to come back and be where he's at now. I think that's the best one yet.
Okay.
Thanks, wife.
That's fair. That's fair. I like that. That's all right. It's funny because originally when you asked this question, I thought about just like who's actively on AEW's roster, as far as like who would be the person I would pick, and for me, it's Tony Storm. Because technically,
Okay.
I will say this: technically, the other person I was thinking of isn't on AEW's roster. She's on Ring of Honor's roster. And she is that person. So I got to go with Tony. I mean, the timeless Tony Storm thing has been running crazy, and all the people that she's beaten, all the champions that she's taken down, everything that she's done, it's been crazy. Plus, when she got there originally as Tony Storm, the rocker, it wasn't really hitting. Then she joined the Outcast thing, and it was kind of we're okay. And then all of a sudden, this timeless Tony Storm thing started kind of taking off a little bit. And it's going to seem wild when I say this, but it was equivalent to watching Roman Reigns with the tribal chief and watching Tony Storm on the women's side do it, as far as we weren't really behind this thing. We were just kind of whatever. It's kind of weird. And then she started putting the story together, and we all started watching and kind of getting more and more into it. And now here we are. Now she didn't have the title, but we're still really into timeless Tony Storm. So I have to go with Tony on this one.
Fair points, fellas. Fair points.
She's
Now,
sloppy.
so
Sorry.
Shut up.
I don't disagree with Cody at all, and I figured somebody would say Cody because I think the obvious choice would be Cody. I mean, he left WWE, helped start AEW, and then left AEW, and now look at him. He's now the quarterback of AEW. AEW, the quarterback of WWE. He put the Rhodes name in history. But I didn't think about Tony, and that's a good point. Tony, with me, hits or misses.
Yeah.
But if you're talking about who really benefited the most, It's not Cody. It's not Jericho because a lot of people will probably say Jericho. It's not Tony. It's this woman.
I feel you.
She's fucking garbage too.
Damn.
Mercedes Monet. Listen. So look, this is why I give. This is why I say it's Mercedes. So look, she's finally got the freedom and the chance to really reinvent herself. She's not, shackled to the Sasha Banks gimmick. She's got the CEO. All right, she was boxing. She had the great match. She wasn't given, so much creativity in the E. All right, boom. She's able to do a bunch of different stuff outside of wrestling that she couldn't do in WWE. She brings in outside fans, outside fans into AEW. She brings in Star Wars fans. She's a Mandalorian. She does so much other stuff. Like, I mean, they follow her brand. Not only that, she's also how many championships she has now? What, 9? I think she's now the modern day belt collector.
How many of those are AEW though?
She 2, 1,
Two.
2, yeah, 2, right? Yeah,
Technically, because she won the Owen Hart one.
yeah. So 2. So I thought 2.
So
2.
has AEW really boosted her or helped her out, or her going to New Japan helped her out?
I would say New Japan. I would say the New Japan will solidify her more.
I mean, it's a good question because while I do understand your point, she was injured for like a year and a half in New Japan. Like for like a year because remember she broke her ankle, and so Willow was the one that actually carried that brand for a while Mercedes was like recovering. So I mean, I do feel your point, but I feel like her first 2 matches in New Japan really didn't hit with us because we didn't really get a chance to watch them, and when we did watch them, there was a lot of we kind of saw some things in it that we kind of knew were going to happen. But I think AEW kind of elevate her platform in America. So I mean I understand your point. I'll let you continue, Chaz. My fault.
Thank you. Anyway, Mercedes is legitimately a pioneer in women's wrestling. She's one of the first black women to main event WrestleMania. She's multiple time women's champion. She literally benefited more. Now adding AEW to her resume, now adding New Japan to her resume, just solidify her as not just a WWE legend. She's now a overall professional wrestling legend. So yeah, if you're gonna talk about who benefited more, you got to talk about the boss, the CEO. All right, everybody's favorite wrestler, Mercedes Moné. Play that music again.
You need to stand.
Anyway, yeah.
Here's my pushback about Sasha Banks. Well, Mercedes Moné is that the CEO gimmick is the boss gimmick. It's the blueprint gimmick. It's the same gimmick. And the reason why I went with Tony, I understand why you would pick Mercedes. And funny enough, when I first read this topic, that was the first person I thought about was Mercedes. Because I was like, yo, it's gotta be like on the main on AEW's 2 prime shows, it's gotta be her. But then like Tony came in with the same gimmick that she brought over from WWE, and then she just reinvented her whole self, and she got a whole new character over with the crowd. She came over with the hotness of Tony Storm, but then she invented like this whole new character of timeless Tony Storm, and I think that character pushes farther along in AEW than what Mercedes did with the CEO gimmick. Like that's my pushback. I do agree. She is.
But her career.
There's no doubt in my mind that Mercedes is a wrestling legend. There's not. There's no way that I could ever be like, nah, bro, this person, that person. No, because she's gotten herself over in multiple different areas by winning championships and like being featured in prominent spots. I think personally though, in AEW though, it's Tony's division. It's not Mercedes.
I don't think so. I don't think it's her division. I don't think it's her division.
It's
It's not.
been her division.
It's.
a
I
lot
don't
of
think so.
females out there.
No.
It's
I
been
thought
her division. What do you mean? Like
no, but
for the last 2
Mercedes is
years.
still, but Mercedes has more screen time though.
It's but for the last
She's
two,
on that
for the
team
last 2.5
more than
years,
Tony though.
for the last 2.5 years, it's been Tony. It's been Tony.
No, I don't think it's just been just Tony. No, I think you got to put in. It's been Tony and friends. It's been Tony. It's been Athena. It's
Thank
been
you. Thank
No,
you.
Athena. I agree. Okay, but the problem with Athena, right?
and Chris
Mind you,
Statlander.
mind you. Hold on, Athena. Okay, if you weren't behind a paywall and you were on Collision and Dynamite, I would be advocating for you hardcore. But because I have to watch you on ROH behind a paywall, I can't put you in that category. But you, ma'am, run the women's division in all divisions. I don't care. I'm going to just put that out there. You do it. But when we talk about AEW specifically, I go back to two shows that matter, Collision and Dynamite. And guess who are on there? Tony Storm had been holding it down before Mercedes came through, and she was holding it down while she was there. And while Mercedes is the TBS champion and she is in prominent matches week after week after week, Tony still gets talked about the most.
Okay.
I accept your apology.
I'm not accepting. No.
You're not saying anything.
I thought Lou was. I was waiting for Lou to say something. I thought he had something to say.
I just don't like. I've been like this for 10 years. That's Cliff. I just don't like Sasha Banks. Period.
I know. You don't.
Or just so when you say Sasha Banks, I'm like, it's like watching paint dry on a wall. It's boring.
Oh, don't do that. Don't do that. She's definitely top 10.
She definitely do her thing though. I definitely love the Ultimo Dragon.
I look at it like this. Tony's gimmick, like it's Tony's character is over, but when you still look at Tony Storm compared to Mercedes Moné, it's just that's you know it just
the
it don't
whole
match up.
run.
It
whole
still don't.
Mercedes run.
I still don't.
Listen, like the whole run for Mercedes was to go after the AEW championship and to help raise it to another level. But ultimately, who did AEW go with when the match was happening? Who did the crowd choose? Because they weren't chanting CEO. Anytime Tony started to come along in that match with Mercedes, they were cheering for Tony.
Because the AEW fans are a bunch of sickos.
Well, no, well, that too, but they're also pulling because they understand. I mean, the story's been written. Like we watched Tony Storm do everything under the sun in her matches, right? Whether they're hardcore matches or what the end of the story with Mariah May, like, yo, she literally has put in blood, sweat, and tears into those matches. You know what I mean? And we've watched it happen. So I think that's why the crowd got behind her. And they kind of feel like she's more homegrown than Mercedes.
Yeah, whatever.
I do agree though. When it goes to any when it goes outside of AEW, it's hands down Mercedes. Well, outside of Athena, let me put it that way.
Like, bleh. That's legitimately how I feel. Bleh.
I mean, that's fine.
Anyway, go ahead. Any final thoughts? Yeah. Thank you, CEO. CEO. Yeah. There we go.
Final thoughts. I look at Tony. I mean, Tony is that's my pick. You know, that's all.
All right, Lou, what you got?
You both made some really good points, and I'm kind of swaying over to this guy, saying he's kind of right about the
I
time
can tell
was
you
Tony
who it's
Storm.
not though. It's not any of the males. Yeah. It's nobody on that male side.
Rudy.
Oh yeah, yeah. There's no. There's
Yeah,
definitely nobody on the male side. No.
That's funny how we all three we were looking at the female rosters. And we were like, oh yeah, they've all benefited more than the male side. I mean, except for that
even
guy who picked.
Soraya did.
Was that?
Even Soraya did.
No, so Reyes. So it's funny because I would have wanted to split this on the other side and say
Uh,
who's had the biggest flop. That's almost what I wanted to. I was kind of
Andrade.
Andrade. I mean, he's back now. He's going against Kenny. I would have said if I was really gonna look at it, I probably would have said not. It's gonna sound fuck. He's over. His song's over. Like his motions are over. But he just can't seem to stay healthy. I was gonna say Adam Cole.
You know what? I forget he exists sometimes, and that sucks.
And if it's not him, I mean, I know another guy who is unbelievably talented and just, um, you know, he just, has this pose that he likes to do. And currently he's not wrestling. My man's got some bad knees, you know.
Yeah,
Who's that?
Keith Lee.
Keith Lee.
Ooh.
And I think a lot of people forget that he's there too.
Forgot about Keith Lee. You can't forget about Uncle Keith.
Yeah. That's what's crazy though, man. When I look at the roster of AEW and I'm like, which WWE guy hasn't made that big of an impact that you thought would have? Like Keith Lee would not have been that name. I would have
Nope.
never thought that.
Nope.
He would have been
No,
like, oh yeah, that's the guy. He's the dude. He's gonna help. He's, and like unfortunately injuries and health, like by all means, Keith, we want you to get better. But it just affected him so badly. It's like, damn, that's crazy. So
yeah, absolutely.
Chaz, you disabled this man's internet connection.
I won't deny nor confirm said allegation.
I mean, Miro did kind of flopped out too. I wouldn't. I thought they were going to do a lot more with Miro than what they really did. And now that he's back in the
fair.
WWE where he belongs, I just looking back at that because I was really mad about that. So I didn't like him as Rusev, and I was like, this is gonna be bullshit, and he just like fizzled. Like they put him in the back and said, "You're in catering at AEW."
Yeah.
It's
Well,
just
I
like
remember they were
was,
trying to build him up because remember they were talking about the best man and that he was the gamer and that he was like the redeemer and they were trying to find new ways to get him over and it just wasn't working out. So I was like, dude, I have no idea like what's going on.
his
What's
best character.
yeah. It was crazy. You know who I would have also said, and I know unfortunately his run got cut short. Brody Lee.
Mm,
Who? Say that again.
Brody Lee.
that's a good
Like
one.
Oh yeah,
that like the dark order because of Brody, like he literally was the man and like just taking that whole group in a new direction and they were just dominating everything. And unfortunately, obviously, things happen and he got cut short and rest in peace. But yeah, Brody would have been my pick, man.
You know what? Yeah. Okay.
Looking back on it.
just leave it at that one.
Wow. Alrighty. Let's get on over to the second. Let's go. You know what? No. Let's do Push and Berry.
Okay.
Push and Berry. Let's do Push and
Right
Berry.
here.
Push and Berry.
and Berry.
Berry. All right, Push and Berry. Me and my friends, we push something in professional wrestling this week. We bury something that we don't like. I'll start this one off. I'm gonna bury anything Matt Riddle does that tries to create heat or that tries to create any type of controversy. Such a bad worked shoot work whatever you want. It's just bad. Just bad. That's what I'm bearing. I'm gonna push this babyface run for Metal that's happening. we knew it was coming. Miz really can make anybody a star, and yeah, I think that he's definitely about to get Melo over, and maybe now we'll start to see the stuff that Melo's should have been doing when he first got on the main roster.
Mm.
All right, I'm gonna go.
All right, go ahead,
Okay.
Lou.
I am gonna keep pushing Sami Zayn. I love the run. I love what he's doing. Um, and then I'm gonna bury anything Nick and Matt Jackson are doing. Man, fuck those two dudes.
They're broke, man. Stop it.
I just where's Damien at? Because yeah, fuck Tony Khan. I just fuck Nick and Matt.
All right. So let me push. Let me keep pushing Dominic Mysterio.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the King of Luchadors thing. I love that he's kind of got this nice little run going on, and I also love the fact that he's freaking out because he's getting chased for his IC title. I do like this right now. I'm down with this. Also, let me. Yo, this is
Say it with me. Say it. Do it.
no. Let me bury something that always be happening. Uh, let me just bury bad bookings for matches. Like I
Oh,
understand a lot of people have like very talented rosters, but for some reason it seems that we can never get these matchups. And I'm not talking about main roster stuff like on WCW TV. I'm talking about like in the indie scene. Like you have all these lineups and you have all these rosters, but then for some reason you just choose not to listen to what the people really want, and you just like, well, we'll just give them another match, and you know it's not going to work, but you just keep trying, and it's like the chemistry's not there, and you're still trying to force it to happen. So yeah, that's got to go. Like if the people really hate somebody, man, that's your dude. That they don't like him, push that guy because they don't like him. But if they love another person, now you know who the target should be, and you should push you know, your the people that gets hated the most against the people that gets loved the most, because it's a thin line between love and hate, and those matchups are going to happen. Just stop wasting time. Just listen to the crowd. It's right there.
yeah. Yeah. You know what? Wise words. Wise words spoken, my brother. Wise words.
Yeah.
Look at you.
Just kind of over it.
Look at that. All right.
Feel like you're shooting shots at certain people.
We got hi Chaz.
What's up, cousin?
Chaz, don't try to get on my good side.
This guy.
I know that this smiley face has like a censor bar over it. I already know what Damien is saying, and I can't say it. Otherwise, I'm gonna get canceled. It's on Chaz. Lou, talk to your boy.
Anyway, you have a phone? You can definitely use your data and use your phone. Anyway, moving on to our second debate topic.
Bam.
All right. You see it on the screen? You see it? Once upon a time, ladies and gentlemen, back in my day, holding the championship meant that you were the best. Okay? It meant that you mattered. All right? Some of the biggest reactions in wrestling now don't come from the championship one. It's come from storylines with no belts attached. So what really matters most today in wrestling? Is it the gold or is it the story? All right, Cliff, you want to start this one off?
Let me ask you a question, Chaz, real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Name me one match that mattered that didn't have the belt on it.
In the bloodline.
Which part of the bloodline? Because it seemed like Roman. It seemed like either Roman or Jimmy and Jay or Solo. Like somebody was running with a
I would do
title.
the Civil War. The Civil War.
Man, that wasn't even like a
The War
team
Games matches.
with the champions in there.
Is
Hey,
the
I'm just
belt
saying
on the
that
line?
the belts were
do
in the
this.
match.
Do
They
this.
weren't on the line.
But the
Keep
belts on
preaching.
the line.
Keep preaching.
The
The
belts weren't
belts
on
on
the
the
line.
line.
You're right. You're right.
The
But the
belts on the
belts weren't
line.
on the
The
line.
belts went on
But
the
the
line.
champions involved. The champions involved. And I feel your point. I would have said, Ricky Steamboat, Macho Man, you know, was that for a title? I don't think that was for a title, was
No,
it?
it was not.
Just a match,
Nope.
right?
Give me the
Rick, Rick and
Rockin',
Sean,
what you call it? Rockin' Hogan,
Rock and Hogan, Rick and Sean,
Rick and Sean,
Taker
Taker, and
and
yeah,
Sean.
half of Taker's like the last half of Taker.
NWO Wolfpack versus NWO Black and White.
There you go. See, look, we naming them right now. Tell me all the ones that matter with the championship.
Say
Yeah,
that again.
name me all the ones with the championship, and now you're gonna be like, there's a ton of them. Sami
Rock
Zayn's run, going for the championship. Kofi's run. Yeah,
Redacted,
Ryan.
triple threat winning.
Rey Mysterio's run.
Rey Mysterio's run for the
Yeah.
championship. Yeah. Championships matter more than stories. They go hand in hand, but championships matter more than stories, and that's my point. Like, I think to me, good stories going towards a championship, whether they win or lose, that part doesn't matter about winning or losing the championship. It's about getting there, right? Good stories do matter, right? I just think that ultimately we're gonna talk more about John Cena and his 17 title run. We're gonna talk about Roman and his multiple time of you know main events
15
in
times.
WrestleMania for the championships, right? We're gonna talk about Brock, his multiple championships. Randy's multiple championships, Flair's multiple championships. We're gonna talk about that stuff. Charlotte's championships, Sasha Banks's championships, Mercedes Moné. We're gonna talk about more championship runs, and we're gonna talk
Who?
about remember that story when we'll talk about Sean and Rick. That'll be one. But be like, hey man, do you remember that story about like when like the Godfather was like battling for his hose? No, we're not. We're not gonna talk about that because it's kind of irrelevant like to that point. So I think championships matter more than stories. They both they work hand in hand. They work hand in hand. I will say that. But ultimately, you're gonna remember championships more than you're gonna remember the stories.
I disagree. That last part of that. You're gonna remember championships more than stories. For me, it's not. For me, it's the stories leading up to the championships. I can't name you how many times Stone Cold Steve Austin retained his title. It's about The Rock taking it from him. It's about Seth Rollins coming after. He's got to beat Cody Rhodes now. It's the story. It's eating me up. Yes, we get the boom, the pop, nut, whatever you want to call it, when they do get the championships. But it's overall it's the storytelling of it. Rest, Wrestling's about storytelling.
Yeah, yeah. Like I said. All right, cool. Talk.
Fuck you.
My main man, Luda Franchise, is out here spitting facts on the 3 Count Pod on this beautiful, beautiful October Sunday.
Fuck you, Chaz.
Look, he's no, brother. Look, I agree with you though. I agree with you because I gotta go on the side of the stories because look, I remember a wise person, maybe not so wise now, but a wise person said that the belt's just a prop. It's the man that makes the belt. The belt really doesn't mean anything, and I do feel like you think about the stories leading up to the championship. You think about the story of Rey Mysterio. He won the Royal Rumble, and then didn't he lose his opportunity at first just to get it, just to go back and fight for it back again? If I remember correctly, like you want to see the obstacles that lead up to it. Like yes, like the championship is just the cherry on top. It's not really like the icing and the actual cake part. That's the story, and a good story has not only good delicious cake, but it's got delicious icing. It's got sprinkles, and then the match is just the cherry on top. Sean and Rick is a great just story being told. It was Rick is like, hey, no, like he already had the whole last match, looming if you lose thing, but the whole thing of, hey, I looked up to you, and I gotta put you down. Like I gotta be the one, and like nope, I'm gonna fight till my last breath. And the match was just the cherry on top. You think about Taker and not Taker and Shawn, but Taker and Triple H, Hell in a Cell, end of an era. The story lead up to that. I mean, when when Taker goes, yeah, you already always knew that Shawn was better than you. My man Triple H said, "What did you just say?" Unput his suit off, untook his shirt off, got back in the ring, said, "Mother," like it's the stories. And then the match in itself. We talk about one of the that was one of the greatest Hell in a Cell matches. That match is the cherry on top of that story. I really do think like the stories matter. Like Lou said, pro wrestling is nothing but storytelling. It's nothing but storytelling, and you just tell the stories through the matches, through the vignettes and everything else. I think you really look at the stories more over than the championship gold, because some of the, like we said, some of the best stories told didn't even have the championship on the line.
Dude, Shane McMahon. Everything Shane McMahon. Every time he wrestled, there was not a title involved. Not
Story.
very often.
All those times Shane, what you call it? Those the suplexes
Yeah,
through
to the king of ring.
the glass.
It's on.
Yeah. The story. Yeah. Think about it all through that. But anyway, yeah, that's my take on that one, man. Like the gold is the belt. This is the prop. It's a prop. You don't, because look about it. The story. When you think about Kofi Mania, it's not about it's about the story. Because guess what? He won the championship, and the match was cool. It wasn't the best. Like, it's not the greatest match ever. Like no one's remembering the match from WrestleMania. They remember him winning the belt. They remember the story of Kofi Mania. The story, because the championship run was definitely. But it's the story of Kofi.
Especially when he lost it.
But I think, yeah, especially the way he lost it. I mean, I'll give you that. I mean, I've okay. I understand where you're coming from. I feel what you're saying. I just, to me, personally, I still look at it like, hey, man, like, we look at championships at the end of the day. When we talk about the Hall of Fame, we look for championships from people. Not everybody, but the majority of people who are in there, we talk about. We talk about them. We talk about John Cena. We don't talk about the John Cena the John Cena matches where he was, him in the Nexus, right? We don't talk about that storyline, even though that's part of his career. We talk about
We
we
talk
talk about we talk about the U.S.
We just don't
Championship,
talk about it for reasons we should.
right?
What about this?
But
What about this? How many titles do you hold right now, Cliff?
one
One.
currently.
Okay, so is that more fun holding the title, being about the title, or was it your journey to get to that title?
First of all, I'm holding this title for 588 days, and we're going to 589. So I would like to tell you that this championship run has been elite. I don't know what you're talking about, but this is elite. Now, will the story of getting to the championship has definitely been fun, but I know that ultimately we get into this business to do what, Chaz? Make money and do what?
Win championships.
Thank you for that, sir. So when you tell me, what do you think it matters more?
Really? Is that what you professional wrestlers say? I'm
Let's
not a
be
professional
real.
wrestler.
When
Is
I'll
that what you guys
spin it to a different block. I'll spin it to a different block real quick, right? Everybody loves this, right? We talked about the NBA, right? Before LeBron won his first championship, do you know how many shoes he was moving in China?
No, I don't know.
No, not many. You want to know why? Because they were moving Kobe Bryant's, because they associate championships with legacy, and that man was winning championships.
Yeah.
LeBron
You know, one of
was
the best. No, no. You want to talk about NBA stuff? It's the Paul Pierce trying to get his first title. It's Kevin Garnett dominating the league with Minnesota, then going to Boston and getting that title. It's finally getting it. It's the story of his career that
we
makes
don't talk
It's also-
about listen, we don't talk about Jordan's first run at getting his first championship. We talk about the 6 championships that he won. We talk about Kobe's
We talk about John
multiple
Stockton
championships.
being the best
We make
point guard
fun-
ever.
Great. He's a great point guard. Remember how many championships he won? What about that
It's,
journey that he got to get there?
it's
Zero.
the journey of how the Jazz got there.
It doesn't matter because what we saw was it was a first loser. We don't care. We want championships.
Wow. It,
Carl Malone, one of the
you
greatest
professional
point
wrestlers
scorers
are
of all
conceited.
time. Guess what? 0 championships.
You're conceited, man.
When we talk,
It's about the fans. We want to be entertained.
yo, out here we talk about Kobe Bryant's legacy, man. But we talk about Kobe's. How many championships did Kobe win again?
5.
Thank you. How many championships did Karl Malone win?
0.
Yeah, but the journey. It was the journey of him getting there,
Well,
right?
Karl Malone is a trash person.
I'm just saying because that man is like third in scoring all time. Where did that get him? Where did the mailman get? He's in the Hall of Fame. Cool. How many championships did he win?
But
We talk
that's
about
the
the
ultimate
Spurs
journey.
dynasty.
He's in the Hall of Fame.
But we talk about the Spurs
That's what you
dynasty.
want. That's what you want. Fucking like Shannon Sharp said, he is the second best person in his best athlete in his family.
I'm just saying.
It's about
Hey, first of all, Sterling Sharp would have won multiple championships. He just got slated by injury, and that's we understand. I made that point of reference, right? Brody Lee we would still be talking about Brody Lee's run in AEW now, and he would probably be a multiple AEW champion. There's no doubt in my mind that would have happened. But guess what? But guess what? Ultimately, that man held the TNT championship. It wasn't about the journey.
But it
of
wasn't
him
about
getting
the
there.
championship. It was about the good storytelling with the dark side, the Dark Order.
Listen, he picked up the Dark Order, and guess what he
I
did right
hate
after it? Yeah, walk off, just like Chaz is walking away too. Championships matter, folks. That's what it is. That's all it is. You care about the champions. You don't care about randos.
You're fucking fuck you, dude.
Just saying. We don't sit here and talk about, oh man, remember thank you, Chaz, for proving my point. We don't sit here and talk about, hey, you know what we really talk about? Hey, remember how Boomer Esiason won a championship? No, because he did it, but we can talk about Tom Brady's 7 championships.
Hold on. Sorry.
And he talk about the journey to my championship. Bro. Some talk about.
That's fucking
Duck.
crazy. That's absolutely psychopath. You guys just fucking bullshit. You know what? I can do the same thing. Look, hey, I got a championship title too, dude.
Hey, wait, real quick. What's that championship for again?
Being the best dad.
Yeah. Tell me about the story about being the best dad.
So what happened? It's about how it being best.
You
dad
won
was
multiple
made.
championships.
I had her upside down, doggy style.
All right. To the comments.
And boom, just like that, the best dad in the world, baby, right here.
Yeah. All right, we got the Dark Ghost saying, "Use my phone. Get the fuck out of here with that." Yeah. Oh shit! That's how this story. That's how that story changes.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't want to know about the story of how you got there. I just know
Yes,
you got there.
do.
Oh no, he showed up.
You did
Trust
show
me,
up.
you really do. It was an amazing time. 45 seconds of fun.
He showed.
Oh, he's here.
Oh,
He
shit. I'm
he
out.
does this right when I'm about to go to his segment and about to skip it. This is the
I love it.
every time.
Use my phone. Use my phone. Wasn't people bitching about me using my phone before?
I wasn't people's.
No, I wasn't either.
I
I'm just
wasn't
saying,
doing it.
but he wants me to use my phone.
Oh shit!
Once wise person. Who you talking about, Chaz? Say it with your whole chest.
Anyway,
Hey, what you say?
it's your segment. Go ahead,
Had a
dog.
lot to say last week.
Play week. That was last week. That was last. It's a new week. Kirk
Yeah,
Franklin
that's
said
crazy.
today's a new day.
Don't pull that shit.
All
I
right,
love this story that we're telling.
play
Hold on.
play it.
It's Damian's Dumb Ass of the Week.
Matt Riddle. I saw that bullshit when I woke up first thing this morning. Oh.
Was there something new that I missed that happened this morning?
No, I mean, I saw what he did at
Oh, shit.
MLW, saying that the real bro is dead. It was dead like when he first stepped foot in wrestling. So I mean,
Oh, I must
like
have missed
not
that.
saying nothing new.
Yeah, that's
I
crazy. I
swear
must
that
have
he-
missed
Matt Riddle did say that he would gladly accept the WWE Hall of Fame induction.
He's not getting inducted.
that. Wild. That man think he gonna get inducted to the Hall of Fame.
And he gonna be the janitor at the Hall of Fame.
That's first of all, never disrespected janitor.
Hey, my fault.
That gotta be there's a whole like I don't even think like janitor.
You're right.
Nah,
I
bro.
shouldn't disrespect janitors like that. My bad.
He's the rude dude, man.
That dude is gonna be sitting on the outside of the Hall of Fame. He's the one that's gonna be giving tours, but it's gonna be tours from the outside of the Hall of Fame.
Oh, you know how they did
He's
Enzo?
gonna be holding a tin can asking for change.
They're gonna treat him like Enzo and throw him out.
He gonna be like this.
I don't even know anybody did
Hall
anything
of Fame?
stupid to him, just being stupid. So, hey, anybody else do something stupid?
I mean,
Dude,
I
these
don't,
two dudes let me get on this show. That's pretty dumbass.
I don't know anybody else that may have said something wild.
Oh, right. Somebody did wild out last week, didn't they? When I was trying to be nice to them and not put them on the list to begin with for acting the way he was acting.
Let's have a talk about this. What's wrong?
Who? I know we're not talking about me.
Oh, yeah, no, we talking about Mr. Paranoia over there.
Oh, you talking about me?
Oh, yeah,
Oh.
we talking about you.
Oh, you putting me on the list?
Say it with your chest.
Yeah, I'm going to say it with my whole chest. Chaz Evans is on the list for Dumbass of the Week for acting like a dumbass last week.
All right.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I bet you nobody will vote for me.
I'm voting right now.
Man,
Well,
look,
you can't. You
if
gotta wait
everybody votes for Chaz, y'all, I'll buy y'all pizza.
Hey,
Oh,
yo,
fuck.
That's
You ain't gonna
crazy.
say that.
bribery. That's how we do it.
Crazy. That's how you do it. That's how
The
we're
most-
doing it.
Look,
First
man, I
and
ain't called the
foremost-
supervillain for no reason, am I?
First
He
and
can't.
foremost,
I don't let y'all know. He can't order everybody pizza.
I mean, it depends on how many.
How is he
votes.
ordering
Yeah, I
all of your
possibly
pizza? He's
could.
not getting all your address. You know what? You're right. DM him all of you. DM him your address so he can deliver the pizza for you.
You know,
Hey,
the
man,
funny part about it is,
Everybody send him a message so they can get your pizza.
the funny part about it is, I don't think I've ever checked my DMs on Twitter at all, so I have no idea what's in the inbox.
Yeah. Hello, happy Sunday, and fuck Chaz. I vote for Chaz, dumbass of the week.
And so I'm wrong. How?
I mean,
I'm
we have
wrong
two
how?
names. We need two more.
My tag partner, guys. Yeah, who my tag
You-
team
We
championship.
have two. We have two. Are we gonna get two more?
You know what? I'm gonna vote too.
Yeah, but we don't have it up yet. So we have two more names we got to throw out there,
Oh,
don't
we
we?
got two more.
Yeah.
Huh? Who else did something stupid?
I want to put something up there.
Who you gonna put in there?
Damien Fatal.
Yeah.
For being late.
For being late.
But yeah, for
Man, you lucky I even showed
for
up.
not being punctual. How about that? How about put Damien Fatal for failing on the Villains Lounge on why his weekly talk show don't show up no more. Let's put him on the dumbass of the week for that.
All right,
Let's
bet.
put him on how. Hey brother, I really want to do this. I really want to do this idea. I'm gonna bring it back. I got it. I'm gonna bring it back.
The leader never ordered us pizza.
Yeah, Mr. Leader.
So
Emphasis is at
I
once.
won't put Damien Fatale on there.
All right, bet.
Fine. Chaz, Damien, Matt Riddle.
Matt
I'm putting
Riddle.
Chaz up there.
Man, why you
Fucking
got me
voting
on the
for
list with that
Reigns.
fool?
Yeah. Who else? We got one more. All 3,763 people watching right now. I need you to vote right now and vote Damien as the dumbass of the week.
I'm trying to think of. Has anybody else did anything like stupid this week?
Yeah, the so-called leader of PI.
I mean, that's we already put him on the list.
Oh no. I put Chaz on the list.
Oh,
A little different.
the leader of PI.
Yep, the leader of
Wow,
PI.
the leader of pure ignorance.
You can't do that to Jay.
Hey, yo,
I mean, he'd be a better leader.
damn.
All right, so we only got these three.
Yeah, go ahead, put it up.
All right, boom, it's up there. You got the vote till the end of the show to vote for this week, but you got also, to the end of the day tomorrow to vote as well. Go ahead and vote on who should be Damien's dumbass of the week. Promise you, he can't give you all pizza. All right, let's move on to our.
He can't give you a pizza.
Let's go to our final debate topic.
Bet.
Jeez. Where are we at again? I forgot.
Talent and developmental.
Oh, yeah, that joint.
Which is more valuable, established stars or homegrown talent?
Look, he forgot his own subjects and debate topics. Why? Because he lets AI do the
all right, go ahead and talk since you haven't been on the show the whole time. So go ahead.
Homegrown.
We all talk for 45, 50 minutes.
Homegrown. I got shit to do. I got something to take care of.
Man,
I got a problem to fix that you can't do. So there you go. That's why I was late.
Damn.
It's homegrown.
Yo,
It's
brother,
to have
stop
homegrown.
it.
I don't know. Like established stars usually get older. Case in point, WCW in the 90s.
Ooh, can I give a recent one?
Go ahead.
Established stars getting older. AJ Styles.
Yeah, you're not wrong. It's like established stars. They are usually older, have been around a little bit longer, and they only have that small window before they age out.
Yeah.
Homegrown talent, you teach it, you giving them what you want them to be from start. Like look at all the homegrown talent and like all the current company, like the current companies that like were actually homegrown talent where they are now, especially like AEW and like their 6-year situation, and like everything with NXT, and then all those people coming up. Like homegrown talent is the smarter option.
Yeah, I'm going with homegrown.
But you don't have to waste your money.
I'm going with homegrown as well. And my prime example of a person that is obviously like a future champion that was homegrown, Kalani Jordan. I mean, right now she's a world champion. Like she's a women's knockout champion. TNA. Like she's grown in the system. She went from Level Up before they changed that name to a different show to NXT. Became the first woman holding the North American title, and now she's the TNA Knockout champion. I mean, she's only going to grow more and more. We want to go over a bigger name, Dominic Mysterio. Homegrown talent.
He is.
I mean, that man's a 20-year vet and only been in WWE. So I'll go with that. And then
Obafemi. Look at that big dude. He was in the what is it?
And I'll give you one more example, older example, right? Older example. Homegrown talent. Bill Goldberg.
Yeah.
Right out of the power plant. And
The Rock. He's a homegrown talent for WWE. Kurt Angle.
DDP. So it's a good call for DDP. My thing about DDP though was DDP wasn't a homegrown talent. He actually started in the E. Well, the F. And then went over and started training and stuff in the power plant, and then went up. So I would say that he kind of dipped his toes, kind of a little bit of
Yeah,
everything.
yeah,
Yeah, I like the call though. Sting,
yeah,
Taker, like
yeah.
like I mean, I know he worked in the Indies before he went to the Fed, but
Well, you also got to think like the people like that were put on TV that were
yeah,
presented to the audience as a whole, because not everybody were able to keep up with the territories.
right.
So it's yeah, like there's homegrown talent is the best way to go.
There's 4 women that are known as the 4 horsewomen that came right through the NXT system.
Yep.
So I think homegrown. Go on, Chaz.
Dude, you can go ahead first.
Oh, it's because he gonna totally disagree with me. I can see it now. Just to be that.
Who?
Just to be. Your turn, buddy.
Who you talking? Oh,
We waiting for you. We waiting for the Mexican to say some shit.
like right now, valuable. I think it's established stars. When you think like right now, it's like in present, like yes, growing them and for the future is valuable, but for right now, it is all about money, and you're getting pops of stuff like Daniel or Brian Danielson, John Moxley, Chris Jericho, people like that are what's really popping right now, or what would pop. That's when you talk about wrestling. Though AEW, those are the first few names that pop out because they're grown from the WWE. Uh, yes, yes, you can talk like uh, Orange Cassidy and Adam Page and stuff like that. Like they're all homegrown talents and stuff, but they're not big stars that showed up to AEW and made me pop. It was it was Chris Jericho coming on the stage talking about how AEW is gonna be the biggest thing, Cody Rhodes and stuff like that. That's what made me pop. I didn't pop for Orange Cassidy when Orange Cassidy was Orange Cassidy doing at first. But if you're gonna talk about future, yeah, absolutely. The Ricky Saints.
I feel like we have to establish rules on what we consider homegrown talent and established stars. I just want to be fair about that because I understand your point. I
Yeah,
really do
same.
about especially with AEW, but like Heyman Page made his name in Ring of Honor in New Japan before
He
he
did.
ever before he crossed
I
over.
didn't
So
watch
that's
that
why
shit.
I feel your point. That's why I was like, I just want to establish this point
Yeah,
first.
like Adam Page was like I knew who he was before AEW was a thing.
Well, you guys are a bunch of marks, and there's been and everything.
Yeah, you
I
talking
was
about you too, Chaz. Don't act like you didn't know who the hell Adam Page was.
I
both
didn't
of
though.
you,
That's the thing. I
both of
didn't.
you,
I
all
didn't
three of
though.
you.
Lying son of a bitch.
I did not. Oh my
But
god.
but to me, like I think of, and I'll throw you one, Chad, Anthony, the pillars, like AEW's pillars. I would have considered those guys homegrown. Jack Perry, Darby Allen, Sammy Guevara, and who am I missing? Oh, MJF. I would have considered those guys homegrown. Like I would give you that. But like I couldn't do Hangman Page just because I remember him all through, you know, the Bullet Club and being a part of whole all that. Like I couldn't lean that way. I
Yeah.
do understand your point, but yeah, I would just
I have too many kids. I had way too many kids to watch each and every band, so I didn't know who these guys were until they were brought up on into AEW.
that's cool. You know what's crazy is that they were all established stars before you had kids. So talk to me now, Mark.
I fucking hate you.
Uh,
You got Chaz and fucking Damien hating each other. Now I'm gonna start hating on Cliff.
That's fine. I
I
mean, I can't wait for you
hate
to start your
that. I
podcast.
just don't like being
Oh
disrespected.
yeah, by the way, Damien, I better get my fucking pizza because I did vote for Chaz
That I got you. I got you. I got you.
just because I
Whatever.
wanted free pizza.
Whatever.
Hey, look, if
Anyway,
that's all you're doing
Okay,
is
go ahead, Chaz. Let me hear what you got, bud.
all right. So look, everybody's going to pick a side. Okay, you need both.
oh, we're not saying you
Hey,
said
no, fuck that, man. You know
no.
what?
You ain't
And
going no.
listen,
No, it was
That man
what?
straight with the
Do
mute
you
button.
smell that?
Straight with the mute button, bro. No, yo, this man, you need both.
They really
Yo,
just do
shut
that?
up. Shut the fuck up. You picked this damn subject, and now you're gonna sit here and cop out by saying I picked both?
Well, I mean,
Ugh.
he's always doing some copping out, so I mean,
Yo,
Oh shit!
I guess it's right on brand, right on.
go on, Chaz. Say something stupid. Go.
Name with your chest.
now let me hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. And I'm gonna tell you why you need both. And the ruthless aggression era, okay, proves it. All right. Think about it like we were talking about the NBA, right? You need, just like with every good NBA team, you need some homegrown talent, you need some rookies, and you need some established vets, right? So look, when you get your established stars, all right, that's creating your identity of your brand. When you get your established stars, that gives you what? Credibility. AEW proved that in the beginning when they brought in Chris Jericho, when they brought in John Moxley, when they brought in the Elite Kenny Omega, they brought in these big name stars. And who else in the beginning days? They brought in Miro, Brody Lee. They brought these credible stars to go against their homegrown talents to what? Turn them into credible stars, into the stars that we see now. Like, you need both. Like, we kind of pick one or the other when you really do need both. Like, let's just be, and let's look at it when you're talking about the ruthless aggression era. Right, that was your established, your stars was you were coming in. You had your Cena, your Ortons, your Batistas, going up against the Booker T's, the Triple H's, the Undertakers, the Shawn Michaels of during that era. Like, come on, y'all, and like you all are coming after and talking about different like specific people when you gotta look at it as an era thing. Like, come on, give it to me. Winner, boom, mic drop. That's what it is. The Ruthless Aggression era. Right there, you need both.
Up.
You need both.
Shut up, man.
Oh,
You out
no.
here like, oh
Really?
man. Oh,
Really?
Hey,
Really?
hey,
This is how you
hey,
get out
hey!
of the-
I just
this
want
is how
y'all
you
to know this. Hold on, Damien. Let me get you. I got you, bro. I got you, bro. Not that I'm gonna be one flipping on Chaz for PI. Hey, yo, Chaz is the guy. Let me tell you guys right now that when it came down to the Civil War movie, Chaz did not go like Marvel Civil War. Chaz did not go. Hey, we need both Cap and Team. We need Cap and Iron Man. No, my man strictly chose Team Iron Man. Okay, so when he comes to us with these stupid topics and he's like, "Hey, man, like, what's gonna be better?" This man never cops out and goes, "We gotta have both." Bro, name me one star that came from the G League that plays in the NBA right now.
Oh, right now.
Exactly. Homegrown talent. Exactly. Exactly. That's my point. Established stars, dog. No, like, oh my god, bro. Like, oh man, if I could just hit the mute button, probably again in WWE, bro. Like, I get it, right? Like, you want to have these established stars, but you have to homegrow them to make them established stars, right? The WWE is definitely clearly those kind of guys that grow these talents homegrown and then feed them and they go out and they do other stuff. It's so, oh my god, bro.
And he
I'm
over here picking both sides.
bro, yeah.
I'm just saying, you need
this is the
both.
one dude. Hey man, who you taking, the Sith or the Jedi? We gotta have both because the
That's
balance, the Force needs to
The
have
Great Jedi,
balance.
bro. I look.
I ain't
always
trying
liked
to
the
hear
Great
you
Jedi.
talk to me about it,
The
bro.
American Civil War, if he would have got caught by
Hakuna
either
Matata.
one, he would have been like flip flopping.
Yo, Chaz, I
That's
hear
no,
the
I'm
Civil-
not-
yo,
not saying
the
that.
real
now.
simple. Hey, I could imagine Chaz in the Revolutionary War. Hey man, which side you gonna take, the Redcoats or the Americans? Oh well, we gotta have both sides. You know what I mean? Like, we need our tea, but we also need our freedom.
I say what I want to say. I'm gonna get kicked off this fucking show. Burn 'em in. I'm
That's out here like, yo, Chaz, you the U.S. in World War II right now, man. We gonna give some people some tanks and other people some oil. That's you right now.
fucking. Fuck that. He's more Canadian than anything.
He actually seems more
Wow,
French.
bro. Like, I can't believe you really went with the cop out.
Come on, France.
Yeah,
Pick a side, Chaz.
yeah, seems a little bit more French
He
to
says
me.
France.
Smiles in your faces and
need
talking
both.
shit behind your back.
You need both.
You need Je m'appelle.
Je m'appelle-
Sacre bleu. We need both sides. You have a great peace.
You know, I did like Lafayette in Hamilton.
I bet you did.
And you know what happened to Lafayette? He died.
Didn't they all die?
I mean, this is this is
Eventually.
facts eventually, but like, hey, but they picked a side. They didn't go. Lafayette didn't say, "Hey, Washington, you need to look at both sides and understand where they're both coming from, and that one side feeds the other." That's not what he said. He's like, "Yo, get your right hand man back." And then Hamilton came along. He picked a side, man. Pick a side.
I did pick a side. I picked the side of neutrality.
Yeah.
Oh, but
Let's see how that
why
works out.
couldn't you pick that right side? Like,
This man out here turning
that's-
yellow like his
That's trying-
gauntlets.
I know, right? This is my yeah.
Chad's trying to be the hot dog between two buns.
Hey.
that sounds about right.
Yo, this guy, wow. I can't. This, like, I'm gonna be honest, Chaz. This might be the worst answer you've ever given on this podcast.
What? That's
Yeah,
insane.
no, that was pretty bad, dude. That was pretty bad.
It's like,
That was pretty
I
lame.
wanted to have this debate, so I just chose both. You know? I wanted, like, no, you were the guy, man. Like, hey, you were the guy that literally was like, "Hey, man, do you want cake or do you want ice cream? Can we have ice cream cake? Like, we can have both." Right?
I don't see anything wrong with that.
I'm just saying, my man doesn't know how to make. You didn't know how to make a choice for this one.
Pick
That's
a
crazy.
fucking side.
Of course, you have. Listen, when Logan Paul showed up, okay, he was an established star. Okay, how do you think he would have done? How do you think he did with the other established stars that were homegrown by WWE?
He excelled.
Yeah, he excelled because the homegrown talent is his established star. Bad Bunny did not. Like, Bad Bunny stepped into the WWE and would put on a fire match with The Miz. Hey, guess what The Miz was? Homegrown. Those
Yep.
are established stars. Your established stars in WWE had to been homegrown from somewhere. Like, that's great. That's why I said that's why I chose AJ. I was like, AJ is not he's an established star, but he was not homegrown. Like, he's not a WWE product. He's been wrestling so long, he can wrestle any style. That's great, but he's not a homegrown. Rey Mysterio is not a homegrown talent. Like, this is what I'm trying to tell you. Dominic is a homegrown talent. Like, that's why I'm like, bro, you establish stars, bro, because they have to help make the homegrown talent. Those were homegrown talent too.
Ricky Saints.
What about Ricky Saints?
What about Ricky?
He's not homegrown. He's excelling at NXT.
Great. He was an established star from another homegrown area. He's
Yeah.
He was established.
That's
Say with me, established.
That's fine, but my point is, though, what is better, homegrown or established? Homegrown. If you notice, people morely attach to homegrown talent than they do established. People feel a connection to Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, and Moxley, as well as Charlotte, Sasha, and Becky and Bailey, because they were with them in developmental in NXT. They were homegrown
I
talent.
wasn't even watching NXT. I never watched NXT until I fucking was.
I need you to chill out before you have a. I need you to.
I'm gonna have a fucking heart attack, a stroke, because of half the shit that you say, Cliff.
Wow, that's aggressive.
This sounds like a great podcast.
Put Cliff Miller's name on that Twitter.
Yeah,
Put the name on that.
your name like that. That's crazy.
wow. All right.
Just go out there and put my whole fucking government name out on there.
You did.
Yeah,
Make sure you put Junior.
No one can find me then.
Fucking, I take 12 pills in the morning and now I got to deal with this shit.
Hey, nobody cares that you use them as a suppository. Okay, we just know it's just...
Feels
Oh,
good.
yeah.
it feels good.
Yeah, this show is kind of heavy with some thick tension, ain't it?
Yo,
Yeah.
it's
So
gonna put the
final
rest.
thought.
It's gonna put y'all's drama out the window.
Chaz is
Final-
an asshole. That's my final thought.
That's fair.
My final thought is Chaz definitely chooses both sides on everything.
Final thoughts, Lou.
My final thought is my best fucking friend knows what I've been through. Is trying to give me another fucking stroke.
Why you keep pointing at Damien? I'm right up here. Like, you gotta.
I did not. I did this.
Well, that's
It's
right.
my neuropathy in my fucking fingers. Sometimes it's like fuck.
My
you,
final
Cliff.
thought. My
I'm about to
final
name
thoughts
John
is
Cena.
is this
Your
show
fucking
is
final thoughts don't fucking matter. You're in between.
well. Any comments? No.
No, no comments.
What? Here, don't forget your titles. We all got one.
Well, my tag partner is he
What?
said he probably
What?
I'm talking about you. I ain't tag with you.
Right?
I ain't win gold with you. I was not talking about you.
Say
Championship.
it with your chest.
I ain't talking about him. I said it.
Well, you know what?
I ain't talking about
At least
that.
I didn't lose the last match I was in.
Damn, that's crazy though.
Like I didn't get pinned,
I didn't get pinned either.
or you got disqualified like an idiot. Got you.
I mean, I would have got disqualified regardless. You had what's it called? The idols come in.
Yeah, because you didn't do your job like you
I-
should have been doing.
Whatever. I had it. I knew how close it was.
You did. You did. That not from what I saw.
You wear glasses. You're blind.
I need video.
Damn.
Yeah.
Well, I had my glasses on when I saw it, so I'm good.
So you need to get new glasses then. You up the prescription. Anyway, all right. What's next on the list? Oh, that's everything. All right, cool. So thank you for listening.
Hey,
to
who won
today's
Dumbass of the Week?
episode. Oh, that's
Oh
right.
yeah. Who won, Chaz?
All right, let's see here. Refresh. Hold on. Let me look.
There's no reason to refresh. There's no reason to refresh. Say it with your chest.
Let me refresh it. Hold on.
There's no refreshing.
Everyone, if you haven't voted, okay, look,
No, were you stalling?
there's 5,900. There's almost 6K mother truckers up in here. You're all. Let me see. You're one person on Twitch. Get on your phone. Go watch it.
One person.
You
know
you
what?
you get with the crowd and go watch on
Want
Twitch.
me to say it for you? Want me to say it for you?
Okay, and why? And go vote. Please vote for Damon. I'll give you a free shirt if you vote for Damon.
We
You're a
get
little late
pizza
for that.
shirt.
I'll
You're
give
a
you a
late
free
for that,
PI
son.
shirt. I also will give you, not only that, I'll give you a signed 8x10 of my beautiful mug with all my belts.
Dan, you just asking for more people to vote against you.
Right? Exactly.
The fucking crazy thing is the real dumbass of the week didn't even get one vote.
I know. That's hilarious.
Anyway,
Go ahead.
you still have 23 hours left.
Yeah, no, but say it with your chest. Who was named? Go ahead.
So with 0% Matt Riddle, with 40% Damian Fatal.
Come on, leader.
With your chest. With your
Go
chest.
chest, big boy. Come on.
Oh,
Come on. Come on, Don.
yeah,
Who was
he's out here fixing his glove,
With your
his
chest.
gauntlet.
Take a deep breath. Make that chest puff.
Yeah, come on.
With your two hairs on your chest.
With 60% of the vote,
Here's on his chest.
Damien's dumbass of the week, Chaz Evans.
Hey.
You can continue to vote for dumbass of the week up until tomorrow. Well, I'm just just for the sake of the show's purposes. You can still vote for Damien. I still will be giving out as long as Damien becomes the dumbass of the week for a full 24 hours, I'll give you all a free shirt signed. You'll get the orange splatter one because I'm a nice person. You know, it has everyone's name on it except for Damien's name. But anyway, shout out to you for watching today's episode. Shout out to Luf for making a special appearance here. Always a pleasure to have you on, brother. Shout out to Damien for actually doing his job for once and showing up. Still not.
I showed up last week, fool.
Yeah, not on time.
But was I there,
ladies
though?
and gentlemen, this has been Chaz and Friends. Like I said, be on the lookout for Now Into the Ring. If you didn't check out Mason Martin, that episode dropped. Matt Wild dropped. I think it dropped as well as another one recently. So definitely go check out those interviews. Yeah, we'll see you next week for another episode of Chaz and the Chaz and Cliff Show because everyone else is not my friend. So yeah, the Chaz and Cliff Show.
I'm not your friend.
Maybe Twitch is not here, so it's the Chaz, Twitch, and Cliff Show. Maybe we'll
we are like Lamar and his team. We're not friends.
Less. Got you. You will be
Bye.
Hey, thanks for checking out this episode of the 3 Count Podcast. If you like this and you want more 3 Count Podcasts, go on over to our YouTube page, hit that subscribe button, hit that bell button so you never miss when we put out a video. Also, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Facebook, Twitch, all things social media, 3 Count Pod, _ X, 3 Count Pod, everything else. Also, make sure you buy our merch at foryourwear.com and prowrestlingtees.com. Also, you know what? Just watch another video right now. Like, right now, I'm gonna walk away and you're gonna play another video. Now.